Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime and another episode of our Fieldwork Hard Knocks Space Engineer Survival playthrough. A late start today, but we are going. So we are back at our station. I did a tiny bit of work off camera. Oops, there we go. Back over here. Quick greeting. There we go. All right. So anyway, there was a little bit I was able to do. Sure, I got it. I want to pre-stage our entity list to distance from players. Okay. I was not able to do what I planned on, which was get the additional repair stuff put in, the additional welders. One of the things that there was some stuff I wanted to make sure, well, I wanted to see if I was actually going to be able to do some of this stuff, so for the Gatling guns, we have a hard time getting a welder close enough to be able to take care of those. And I'm not really sure if these Gatling guns are what I want. They give us just a slight edge on the range, but really thinking that maybe we should be sticking some of these ball turrets, like these autocannon ball turrets here. So I'm thinking about doing something similar to this. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But we're gonna have to make those. So anyway, the other thing to show you real quick, I'm going to get rid of that. Made some changes to the back storage room here because I was trying to think what we're going to have to deal with here, and you'll notice we've got a second large cargo container here. So what I've done is we had 3 layers of armor there. So I took 2 out. I added that second large cargo container. My thought was that I might try to split this, and instead of having 1 in the middle, try to do 2 with a path down the middle. These tanks, things just didn't seem like it was going to work. So I was like, okay, I got to figure out. I do not have the room to do 1 on the bottom. We've got 2 layers there. That would take us to the outside. That would kind of mess that up. When I saw that we had 3 layers on the top, I decided to go ahead and do it up there. Now from there, I may put in one of those PDC ball turrets that got up there. So, but I decided I needed to think about what was going to happen in this room, because I didn't want to fill this room with cargo containers, because we may need other things, and this is where we have the most room. Now, I went ahead and added these pathways down here. These are pathways so that we can get up here and fix things that we need. You know, it's just maintenance access. without having to use a jetpack. The self-maintenance modules have worked great. They've been awesome. If we are going to have those extra ball turrets, we're going to have extra custom turret controllers. That's where I'm thinking maybe those will go in the bottom there, or we may repurpose some of these rooms. Like we may turn this room into a custom turret controller room. So I'm going to leave the med room as it is. We could also add custom turret controllers in here. Except we've got this one. Got the one down in engineering. We could add, like I said, we could add more here to control the extra ball turrets. So, but the way I would kind of like to configure those is preferably, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Preferably, I would like to have 1 or 2 up here. I don't think we've got the conveying to support that. Being able to add 1 or 2 here, I think would be great. Ideally, I would like to be able to put 1 on each side. Not necessarily, yeah, I like 1 here, kind of protecting the superstructure. We need to change that to an armored conveyor. That's probably going to be necessary. We also, I did get welders placed down here for these turrets. Again, the collision box for the rockets and the Gallant turrets are not going to allow me to put one close enough that's not going to be exposed. Unless perhaps I put it sideways, but then again, it's going to be less protected and subject to those rounds that don't hit the target directly. So I'd really rather, it would be good to have some on the bottom, especially in this area here. I thought about perhaps replacing these connectors with the ball turrets, but I'm just not entirely sure. So anyway, I wanted to get us back. I added the second cargo container because we're down to less than 60% on our hydrogen, and I'm not in a place where I can. There's no. I've been looking for asteroids and I cannot find any nearby. So let me do this real quick. I do want to place.
You seem to
Fight
be
me.
overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
Sing this block on the upper side. I just dropped that. Where did I go? Backpack of stuff. I think I don't. I may have destroyed it. Crap. Not what I want. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get everything from this.
No matter how hard you push, that will never fit.
Am I going to be able to replace that fast enough? All right, we'll try this again. And just have to be aware that I'm probably going to lose components.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our inventory DLC?
There it goes. Oh, there they are, both of them. Okay, that's good. 2 of them. Oh, great. That one should stop around the same place. I'm gonna go ahead and GPS real quick. And then I'm going to come up here. I'm gonna place the slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Place the welder. Do armor plates. There we go. Okay. So we got that one. We dump this, and then I'll go grab that stuff in the backpacks. Hopefully I can get everything. It'd be nice if I could. Not going to count on it, but hopefully be able to. Slow down. Go. Or I put this one in. Go ahead and lay down the plate.
The full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
Try to get this done quickly. I've also got plate going this way. Did I really put down? I did. I put down light. This is supposed to be heavy. Did I do the same thing over here? Bet I did. I did. God, it's dumb. Steel plate. It's all in one shot, but we'll try.
Engineer, a steel plate cannot get to your inventory.
It's so annoying. There.
Remember Hal from 2001? They didn't keep him properly charged either.
Charge real quick.
Warning, please check inventory for extraneous tools.
There. Okay. Find our stuff. Gonna be in the same place, but it's gonna be close. 2 backpacks. Shoot, gotta empty my inventory. So once I get these put in, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to lay out some stuff for... Hey John, how you doing? Right over there. Picking up some scrap that fell off. My inventory got full. I have some steel plate, so I might go ahead and try to add some of the stuff that we've got going on here. I think I need to turn those... I want to turn the projections off real quick, if possible. Get over here. Go. Okay. Projector. Let's turn that off. Let's see. Are you going to remove those side rail guns and replace them with hydrogen thrusters? I don't think so at this time. Don't think so. Let's see. Over here. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so I don't think we're going to need this collector. I want to go ahead and take that. We can turn this into another turret. Access. Let's change this to an armored. Do a curved. There. Curved up. Yep. And then, all right, what kind of, let's see, we've got artillery over there. We're going to put one Gatling turret for right now. Yeah, we'll do one Gatling turret, and then we're going to put a cannon. An assault cannon there. an artillery here. Nope, we're not going to put an artillery there. We'll put the artillery over here. Put a... another gallon there. I want to change this one over here to this. Okay. That's exactly where I wanted it to go, but it'll have to do. That side. Yeah, let's see. Those armored bears aren't the right color. Oh, don't worry. We're going to repaint this entire base. It's going to be completely repainted. That looks like an assault cannon. That's an assault cannon. So we got something there, something there. We got our artillery there. No, we got that's good. Don't have any conveying connections missing on the bottom. Ugh. Not sure what we had going on there just yet. I'm not seeing any obvious spots where there were weapons missing. This will give us a little bit of protection for this place. Okay. So what we're going to do now is... on. Where are you? Now we'll turn the projector on. We are going to install... I need to find the right place to put it, but we are going to install one of these self-maintenance units. These self-maintaining units. In here. Just need to get it to the right spot. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Gotta find a good place to put it. How many do I have? Okay. Is there a place to put it in here? What's that? That is an ion thruster. Engineering spaces. I gotta get it into the conveyor system somewhere. This is not the place. Be a good spot. Be a good place to do it. Tower block. Check this guy out.
Engineer, a steel plate cannot get to your inventory.
Here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these reactors, this reactor right here, and I think this reactor are not actually. No, it's these that aren't piped into anything.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Craziness. I don't know what color I'm going to make it yet, John. I usually start out with a lighter color, just makes it easier to see against the dark backdrop of the space, but we'll see. We see. All right. Let's take a look at our. Great. That's the one not connected to anything. So. This is not a good idea right here. Got to find another place to put this. It's got to go up into that direction. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Let's head up here. Small containers. Binary. And let's see if I take this out. Still blocked off there. Take this, and we're going to make this just a conveyor. Then we're going to add this guy here. That'll at least get us into supply line. I got to figure out how to pipe in those other reactors down there a little better. Connect the assembler to the rest of the conveyor. I am going to do that just because I know it's going to want to draw from that. Right now, I just want to get something started and in place. So, see if I can remember my way out of here. Here. Actually remembered my way out. That's a little crazy. In the meantime, we need to keep an eye out for ambushes. Come on. It's ridiculous. I don't remember seeing a connector on this base at all. Something is damaged over here. This block. Those should be connected and they're not. I bet it's because it's just a tube. That's what it looks like. All right. Hopefully we can grab what we need now. It's funny, in my test world for Need that many. So annoying. So annoying. Here's it. Okay. So it's only it's going to keep doing that as long as it's got materials to build. So we're going to let that do that. And I've got to figure out the best way to connect these guys. Reactors, because we've got we've got 4 reactors that are not piped. And granted, I can drop stuff into them, but that's really not what I want to have to do. It's not an issue there. Yeah. I think we can work this out. I got the stuff to do it, but let's try it. There we go. Oh, come on, interior block. Where are you? Nowhere. Yeah, ridiculous. Get rid of that. I don't need these right now. There. Get that started. Then there. That way we've got that we can use there. I wonder if I can put, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put, it'd be great if I can. I just don't think I'm going to be able to. Can't put it there. No. Can put that there. Do that. Then we can actually connect these. It's not going to look great. We can do it. Oh, where are you? There you are. Now we have room to walk by them. That was the problem before. There was no, you couldn't put the pipes there and then be able to get by them because of these ramps. Yeah, now that we got the staircases, they only take up to 1 block. That. Bet it's out of components. still working though. But yeah, screw that. I'm not gonna do that. It's like why it wouldn't let me draw those last three. That makes no sense. I'm gonna take these extra parts that I have in this scrap. I'm actually gonna throw it in here so that the refinery. Gotta be one of the guns, right? Oof. 49, great. I have to get rid of this.
Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
So I got to get rid of that one small reactor and put a conveyor tube in there. Yeah, because the assembler is still not connected, you're right. Large reactor's got that much in it. Small reactor 5's got some. 8. Yeah. Everything's got something in it. It's not all distributed yet. I probably just put some back in this one, which I didn't need to do. Take that. That's what I was thinking of doing. Putting a cargo container. That was exactly what my thought was.
Warning, please check inventory for extraneous tools.
I do have some interior. Okay. I'll need. Take all this stuff out. Be funny if that ends up getting built. Let me see what. I don't have any access to the conveyors there. That'd be another route. We can just go upstairs. So, yeah. Refinery should be, yep, refinery's breaking down all this stuff. That's good. Grab the rest. This from the Zeus. We still have to figure out how to get the get the Zeus down to the planet side on Europa. Because once I get this guy kind of fitted out and safe, what I want, ideally what I would like to do is I would like to move it over Europa and become our space station over Europa. So, wrong way. All right, we are connected. Let's see the assembler. Has uranium in it. Doesn't need uranium. Could seriously use that ice. Rockets. Did I get rid of all the rockets on board? Alright, so I need to find a way to transfer. That. Ingot. We could. Okay. Assembler. That's the name. Self-maintenance unit 2, automatic push-pull. Assembler name is just going to be assembler. And this should start queuing the assembler to make the stuff it needs. See, it's crafting. Okay, so we have... Alright, so we have some stuff happening here, which is good. Do not have the projector. It should just be projector if I remember right. Yeah. Alright, projector status. Alright, see, now it's going to start crafting that stuff. I hope. It doesn't skip over stuff. I would love for it to prioritize it's already structurally built before doing the other. Knew it. That needs to be... We'll... Okay. Do a T, an armored T. Can't do an armored T. I have steel plate to it. Okay, good. Oh yeah, armored T. Max, how you doing? I think there should have been there. I think there originally was a rocket turret on this ship, John. It's probably over where I put this Gatling turret. See, I feel like we can put... Shoot, I could put... Maybe we should put it right there. That may be the way to do it. I'm just going to put a regular conveyor. There. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put a rocket turret on there. I'm going to do type 2 though. I put it in the wrong place. Isn't that awesome? Not seeing any flashing anymore. Should be though. I'm not sure about higher. Only because I don't want it to like start interfering with the cutout on the assault cannon here. We may change it. We may change it. But for right now, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see what's getting built here. If anything's getting built. Love for all that stuff to at least get laid down. Finally starting to get my orientation. Yeah, it's starting. Okay. Starting to see stuff. How many do I have? I got 3 steel plate. 1, 2. Ooh. Almost walked off into nothing.
Realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Yeah, I need to get a connector to this. Just not. Long sword. Let's see. Okay. Go outside again, see if we can find out where the best location for a connector is going to be. The first thing I want to say, like the first one that jumps out is this one down here on the bottom. Too many observation decks over here, it looks like. Thruster's getting away there. I have an idea here. We might be able to pull something off this. Yeah, we should put, we can pull something off of that. Let's do that. See, it's trying to fix it while it's repairing it. Okay. Just iron. Steel plates. Gold. Air plate, guys. That's all I need. Self-maintenance units are pulling it. This one's got a ton of it. I don't know why it had so much. Should be fine there. Two. Let's see what we got here. Slow down. Slow down. Alright, so from here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be safe. No, it might not be. Might not. We'll see. That keep working. Love for it to work on the guns. Stuff underneath it. Anything been put in these yet? Yeah, some stuff has. Ton though. Anything? Computers, yes. Some of the exposed conveyors, shelf, and out components. It probably did. Yeah, it did probably run out of components. Said if I can get enough of get the turrets going in, then I'll grab as much stuff as I can to put the to get it to finish the conveying and such. But probably seems kind of useless to metal grids. So metal grids are what we're looking for there. Computers.
The full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
Binaries. All this garbage here. I should be doing scrap stuff first.
So, your energy is critical. I'll come back when it's a disaster.
Stuff. So much going on. On hydro. You can do it. There we go. Stuff. Nope. A little bit. I did help a little bit. Take this stuff, throw it inside. That'll give the self-repairers something to do. It's trying to make the stuff to repair. Got damage, obviously. We've got damage to some stuff. 5 of those. 500 of those. Yeah. We'll be doing that here. Should just be metal grids. This has got other components. Some metal grids. Send our stuff over here and fix that. Damn it, keep finding things I need to fix. It's terrible. This should get this one going though. Okay. Really built, yep. That should be close. Yep. He's piped too. This guy will be piped. This one's not piped yet. It's got stuff in place, just hasn't been piped yet. 39. It's gotta be down here. Okay, piped up. This guy's piped up. It's good. 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 Only left that's in there that needs to be fixed are those conveyors. This stuff here, get those conveyors going. Otherwise, everything else is piped. Okay. Do some things that are not, that are pipe-like, but are not piped. Are those right there? I know what those are. We'll figure out what that is. Yeah. You could attach there is to the Zeus with the connectors. Zeus. Possible. Technically, according to the first description that I found of this mod, it's not supposed to do that. Not supposed to. But we'll try it. See if we can. Get that connector at least going. Then we'll bring the Zeus around. With the Zeus, see what happens. Gotta find an asteroid. You really gotta find an asteroid. Not just an asteroid that has ice. We need to find one of those that is just solid ice. That will make me feel so much better. Good when you hit the right button, not the wrong button. Happens. Alright, I'm seeing repairs happen. I don't know who's doing the repairs, but it'll be cool when we can get this when we can get this set. Alright guys, I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna step away for just a minute. Grab a cup of coffee. We're gonna let this continue to repair. I'll be right back. Ain't anything. Okay, let's take a look at our self-repairs here. Missing components. Crafting components. It's crafting. See, it's got ion thrusters it's working on. We don't have any gold though, do we? think that's what we were out of. Yeah, we don't have enough gold. Okay. That's got to be thrusters on the Nefarious it's working on. Scout drone. Get those guys. Yeah, I need to find some gold. I've actually got a couple of asteroids with gold already marked. Just sucks to pull in a huge amount of gold because it takes time to process. And where is he? This projector's off, this one's on. So if I go to, well, and do this, and I write projector in here, wonder what happens. This is no projection, which means it's not working off the other one. Get the, let's get this stuff taken care of. Making progress here. We're making progress. Once we do this, it's going to start pulling, it should start pulling materials. Yep, it's starting to work. There. I don't remember if we had gold. Part of me wants to say we had gold on this station, but I can't remember. Seven. In, yep, we're in. Just lay down a plate for each of them. This just helps a little bit. See what's getting built. Side. Here. Okay. And this is like, this isn't priority stuff. I just happen to have plates on my person that I can at least get these restaged. It just makes it easier for me to see what's being worked on. Like I said, my eyes are not what they used to be, so top we're good. Then we got stuff on the bottom we can definitely, yeah, there's some stuff we can work on down here. These are railgun shots that I missed. It just like blew straight lines through the base when I missed the shots. Crazy. I do not have a mining ship. Nope, I don't. I've been using the Zeus. I've got that drill set up on the Zeus. So that's what I've been using. And we may just do that. I may go, see, something's getting welded down. Once I lay these, I'll lay these blocks out here. And then we just may take the, we'll take the Zeus over, collect a bunch of, we'll collect a load of gold and bring it over, connect up, and then it should be able to make whatever it needs. Because it's just trying to make thruster components right now. Which aren't, they're not a huge priority. Said we'll get this station back over Europa, and it's just gonna, we're just gonna turn it into a station. It's not gonna, I would just have it, I would rather have it all complete so that we can make minor adjustments to its position if we need to. So let's go, in my test world. Alright, so we gotta find, we need to find ice, and we need to find gold. So we're gonna go hit some asteroids up, see what we can find, and that looks like as good a place as any to start, right there. So not gonna head there particularly fast because, again, I'm trying to save hydrogen as it is right now. So disappointed my baseball game is in a rain delay. So still have salvage that we need to work on. So it does have an ore detector. Yes, it does. Different. May have been a different Mayday. We may have another encounter out there. These little clusters like this tend to have, more often than not, if they've got resources on them, they tend to be iron, cobalt, and magnesium. And spawn in right up there. Not sure what that one is. Seeing any immediate signs of anything. Let's see if this guy's got anything. Don't see anything there. Okay. We got something right there that might be ice. We got something on that one too. Time to go into the entity list and clear a bunch of this traffic out. I'm pretty sure that I saw ice on this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and head to him. So like I said, I do want to collect ice. Be careful for micro asteroids here. Iron. God, I hope that's ice and not... That appears to be ice. That does not appear to be magnesium. Yeah. Something down on that lower asteroid there. Nice. Said I'm gonna go ahead and collect this. Had 4 more O2H2 gens on board back there near that second large cargo container to help process ice once we found it. So hopefully this won't take too long to do that. Yeah, these drills are temporary, so I figure using the camera off the nose isn't too bad. I can probably do that. And if I really got to be careful with it, then I can kind of zoom out to third person and see what we got going on. The only thing that'd be better is if I had more drills. 3 drills isn't a ton. Actually, John, that was in my test world. I've got a test world for Hard Knocks that has a similar. It's same mods. Everything's kind of set up. This is when I was trying to get the asteroid thing figured out. I have a test world, so I'm using that as kind of my own personal playthrough. And that's where I had the gold. Looks like a pretty decent chunk of ice though, which is good. Push the nose up a little bit. I just hate the idea of adding more drills just to have to take them off in order to get this whole thing back inside the front of the ship. See, we're getting stone now too. 400,000, pretty close. Close. I'm gonna have to put. I'm gonna want to put some of this ice inside the Nefarious. Although we're gonna have to, and there's a lot of work that's gonna have to be done on the Nefarious too. We're gonna have to get it airtight and then get airlock systems installed. At least I've kind of figured out, like, how to get out of it. It took me forever. The last time we were in there, it was like to figure out how to get out of the dadgum thing. Can't tell if I got more stone now or... Still getting stone. Almost 500,000 ice. That's probably going to be... I think once we get to 500,000, I think that'll probably be good. Bit. Careful, don't want to break anything. How much iron do I have? That way. We actually knocked off a pretty good chunk of that too. God, I hate that. Finally grabbed it. Joke. We get 500,000 kilos of we get 500,000 kilos. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna go ahead and back that. Turn that off. You know what? I'm gonna leave that open because hopefully we need to find the gold now. I don't tend to find gold on clusters. I tend to find it more in the single asteroids. Yeah. Okay. Where were you? I saw you just a minute ago. Got like a single asteroid. That might be an asteroid down there. Go check that guy out. Any hint of yellow? That's what we're looking for. Trying to fill up. You know, the one that would be really good to get is if we were to get a mining carriage, the new mining carriage, and then replace that large mag plate that's on the front of it with a prototype drill. And then just pack as many large containers, large cargo containers on there as you can. That'd be the way to do it. Well, that's cool. At least we got another one close by we can look at, see if it's got anything. I don't think I can. If I can look up far enough to, no, I'm not to get a look at that one. If bring it on, Pirate Scout. You will not enjoy what we have for you. Will not. Sorry, Mayday. Mayday is a small cargo ship. It's a trap. So, there's a possibility that one of these guys down here. Something there. Can't tell what it is. Closer to this guy. I need to do this, but I need to know what this thing is down here. Can't tell if that's an asteroid or something else. That looks like something else. Oh, that's an asteroid. Disappointing. Thing marks. There's a tunnel. Speed. I'm not seeing anything that looks like gold on here yet, so. Range of the ore detector on the Zeus is currently at 150, which is the max for the vanilla ore detector. Time real quick. It's a bummer we had to try to find a place with ice when we just came off Europa. Let's see if we got any other asteroids that are to be close by. I'm not seeing any. Careful. Micro space rocks. Voxel bombs. start seeing something here in a second. Nickel. These guys, nope. It's the hole through the asteroid. A little bit of, that's either cobalt or magnesium down there. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we got cobalt. Magnesium, nickel. I have a ton. This part of it says maybe we should try to pick up if this is magnesium. Which it could be, I don't. Cobalt, it's cobalt, dadgummit. Don't need cobalt, that's for sure. I think we can hold off on the nickel down. Check out that guy up there. Let's go ahead and lay out a GPS for this guy. Of course, it helps spec and spell. I'm gonna aim for the sun side. Hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit better. Sun doesn't look like it's too far away, so I'm not gonna bother going any faster. See if we can catch any signs of anything. Not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head. Not seeing it. Meantime, keep looking for more asteroids. Cluster, tiny cluster down there. I don't think that's going to be worth going to look at. One that way. Below us. Hole in it too. One may have a hole in it. got another one that spawned over there. Let me check that one out. Might be able to get this one with the... Not seeing anything on that. Couple over there. Just looking for some color. All I'm trying to see. Scout drone. Not seeing anything. Nothing. Oh, we had something there for a second. We do have something in this rock. Little donut hole cave there. Definitely something in here. Nice ice. Oh, that's gonna be disappointing. Not that trying to find dig gold out of that, the center of that would have been any fun, but not seeing anything on that one. Still pretty far away from that though, so. Okay. So we're gonna head to this guy. What that is right there. Might be something right there. It's still early. Some exploring right now. We got a couple more asteroids just popping up. That's good. ahead and start cleaning up some of this entity list. These guys are useless. Start out from stuff far, far away. Factorum stuff. Do we even have anything spawning that far away? I do not understand. No reason for that. We haven't even been that far away. Jeez. Anything further than 200 kilometers away is absolutely unnecessary. And it's just... there's just no reason for it to be there. Let's see where we're at. We got iron on that one down there. I can see that. Might be in a decent spot here. Not seeing any yellow. Definitely saw a red down here. That's iron. Looking for yellow. Slow it down a bit more. I think that's gonna be it. Two is low. That's not good. Okay, vents, please. Save. Off. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Get down here. Should have had O2 at that point. There's another nefarious. Outstanding. Why do I not have... Just glitching out. Dadgummit. Sure. That's too far away. Pebble right there. Watch out for that guy. Got some iron right there. Which isn't bad because a lot of times we will see iron with gold. I say a lot of times. I have in the past noted that iron and gold will sometimes populate together. Tunnel in there. Try to go this way to avoid that little death voxel. Tunnel. Hmm. Weird. Uranium. We will always collect uranium. Always collect uranium. Do a lap. Uranium was not what we were looking for, but we had not found any yet, so it's probably a good thing we did come across it. Should be able to see that iron up there. And GPS this. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's see. Might be time to build a small miner. Yeah, I think I can do that. Won't be perfect by any stretch, but I can do it. Hmm. do this. Thing that's gonna suck is that we're not gonna be able to build ions for it right now, so it's gonna have to be hydrogen. Sucks. It's 2, 5. Ugh. Okay. 8. Not that at all. Urgh. Hate it. I'm not building this without. It's got to have sorters. It's gonna have to have ejectors, all that crap. Which means it needs to be tall as them. Sorter. We need a frame. Frame. It's funny, it's building it. Ridiculous. Tank. It's kind of cool looking. Looks better than the old one. City 500 kiloliters. Yep, that's the one we're using. Kidoki. don't like it.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
All right. Let's see. Drills. Okay. To do. The Mayday out there. Well, don't really know. That might be the old Mayday. Hate using conveyors. Conveyor junctions. When they basically just take up space. They don't have any useful purpose. Like they're the same size as a medium cargo container, yet they do nothing. Hate using hate using them. Because they do. They just waste space. I have to have ejectors on this. There's just no way around it. Okay. All right, so we'll do... That's not gonna work either. Despise it. Nope. Such garbage, man. Oh, I hate that. Gonna be the stone. So dumb. What is that? We got something coming nearby. Isn't that cool? Shoot. not turning. It's a known hostile in the AO. Alert command and ready weapons. Well, that's... I'm going to say that's promising. Because I would have thought they would have just attacked us. TC. Still... Yeah, anyway. Alright, John. So what's happening is, right now I am building a miner. Building a miner for the small grid. To be able to drill in deeper to get the uranium. I'm just trying to find my way through blocks that I have in the past had very little fondness for, so that's all. It sounds a little ridiculous, but it's just that is just how it is working today. So and then we're gonna need H2 O2 gen here. I'm gonna add a connector for the top, so we can so we have a couple options as far as where we can dock. Batteries, where are the batteries? Batteries. Nope, they're right there. Okay. And then I'm going to use some of the small oxygen tanks. Small oxygen tank right there. Might be able to get one up and down. But I should probably save that for thrust, right? Since save it for thrust. 1, 2. Still got to get gyros and such, everything in here, so it'll be a great deal of fun. We should be able to make these items. I don't know why they're not getting made. Let's take a look. Production. Where's production looking like? Don't know why I was doing that. It shouldn't have been. Yeah. Let's let those work. Don't need these, man. Why are you trying to build these? I really don't understand where the thruster components are dominating. That was the only thing keeping that stuff from getting built. That's kind of crazy. Go ahead and turn this to charge. That. Recharge. We still haven't even got the thrusters on here yet. That's just getting started here. Gonna take a little bit to get this one going, guys. All right, let's see. Or cockpit in there. Gonna lean toward the flush cockpit. Of course, this one's not terrible either, other than where the freaking connectors are located. So dumb. Put that there. Still wouldn't work. Too low slung. That cockpit look like? Huh. See, that's almost a little too high. So the struggle is very real, RJ. Very, very real. Crap. Alright, guys. I'm gonna have to start, we're gonna have to start wrapping up. So that's what's going on. Okay, so we've come across an asteroid that has uranium. It's the first uranium deposit we've come across. We have a ton of uranium already. Like, we've collected a significant amount of uranium from the salvage and the wrecks and stuff that we've found. But I am the philosophy, you never pass up a uranium deposit. You always gather some. Gather some. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm building a miner. I'm putting a little bit more thought into this one than we have in some of our previous ones, because the stuff that has bothered me in our previous ones, like our eco miner and all that kind of stuff, is we don't have ejection to get rid of stone. And in some of these places, we're going to have to dig a lot, and I don't want to waste time with stone when it's not, that's not what we're here for. So. Drop that in there because it needs to be large. Some just, I can't pull interior plate from there because that same reason. Yeah, hating this right now. Hating it. With a passion. Passion. That's perfect for the top. Probably have to work something similar for the bottom. Gotta figure out where to put it. Still got to get our thrusters. All right. Well, that's what I will probably work on this. I will probably work on this off camera if I get a chance tonight. It may not happen because there's not a. I gotta go help my son with a dishwasher problem, and then I got a Jeep meeting after that. So there may not be time for me to work on this tonight. But if I do, all I'm going to be doing is trying to figure out and get this thing built. So. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm surprised. I shouldn't be surprised that it's being more difficult than usual to get gold. I should not be surprised. Should not at all. I'd stretch the imagination. So, but anyway. All right, we'll keep going.
Disconnecting browser.
We will keep going.
Netflix.
And real quick. Gotta keep the thruster components out of there. Yep. See, I don't understand where the thruster components are coming from. I really don't. We shouldn't have anything working on board. I can sit in this lovely cockpit until the next time we play. Guys, yeah, always need more uranium. Always. Never pass up uranium. Even if you don't have a way to refine it, you grab some. Always grab some. Take some with you. And have it for when you can do it. We'll keep working on this. There's a mining carriage. Yeah. See, that's a carriage. Be a good one. We'll keep working, guys. Like I said, we've got to find gold. This is just a pit stop along the way for a fortunate find. We had a pretty decent group on today, so thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Sorry again, it's a somewhat shorter stream than usual, but right at this point, I'm just glad I'm getting the chance to get on stream with everything going on. So, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. John, Max, RJ, you guys are awesome. Everybody else that stayed to watch, thank you so much. If you're watching this later, got any questions or anything, recommendations, all that kind of stuff, throw it in the comments. Let me know. And remember to do all that YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, notification bell, share it. I will see you guys soon. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be streaming tomorrow. So, hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Always, always be safe. Don't forget your visor. Don't forget your dampeners. I'll see you. Side.